Hey, I thought you might appreciate a different view of the living room for a change. The direct opposite corner, in fact. I'm really sorry that it's been so long, but what with a crazy work week, non-face related illness, mice in my flat and workmen also in my flat. There's also workmen outside my flat apparently at the moment, and other interruptions. I simply haven't had time to do anything with this camera other than my daily facial gurning. This is actually my third attempt at trying to make this video over the past week. Don't look at the screen. Take 99. One more for luck. Let's quickly run through the news. So last weekend I experienced almost constant electrical activity in my cheekbone and my eyelid. On Saturday my eyebrow had a complete fit, just jiggling like crazy for a minute or so every now and again. I've also had activity in new places, the jawbone and the temple, which is interesting. And my eyelids have been, on my right side, have been jiggling and spasming, and I've been trying to catch that on camera for the past few days, but every time I've run up to the camera it's stopped. So if I was successful in any of my attempts, I haven't reviewed any of that footage yet, this is where I'll edit that in. I'm also now able to drink from an actual glass again, not that you're going to catch me doing that on camera. And weirdly, a small patch of rough skin I've had on the right side of my body for about the past 5 years has suddenly started clearing up. And it's nuts to think these things could be related, right? Maybe that's also been brought on by the steroid tablets. I've got no idea, but I'm glad it's happening. So it's been now just a little over 3 weeks since the bells came on, and it's been a little less than that I've been gurning into this camera every day. The whole point being so I could visually track any progress I might be making. And I thought it might be interesting to sit down and compare footage from week 1 to week 2 to week 3 and see if and how any progress is being made. There might be some CSI style zoom and enhance involved here. If you're ready, let's check in with the Palsy bunch. So I thought the easiest way to do this would be to take the 6 exercises I've been doing daily and put a week 1, week 2 and week 3 sample of each side by side so we can see how I'm progressing in each of the 6 areas. So here's raising the eyebrows, and you can see in week 1 that the right one just isn't moving at all. Then we move on to week 2, and even though I close my eye in a weird way, if I point to my eyebrow here, you can see that that one is moving much, much better. Moving on to week 3, and you can see I pretty much have like 75% control of the right eyebrow again, which is great. I think I've actually shown most improvement in the eyebrows, which is one of the weirdest things I've ever had to say in my life. Moving on to blinking, and like week 1 is just bizarre. I look like Quasimodo. Week 2 is slightly better, but still kind of freaky. But you can see the right eyelid is moving a bit. And now week 3, you can see that the eyelid is closing partially. God, I look so tired in that footage. So that's another area of improvement I'm quite pleased with. Next is trying to close the right eye. So the left one obviously closes easily, and the right one, it just looks like I'm concentrating really hard on something that confuses me. And then in week 2, there's a little bit more progress. Like you can see the eyelid closing a little bit, but not much. And then week 3, it's still not good. I mean, this is probably where I've shown the least improvement, to be honest. Opening the mouth wide, the big MGM roar, I mean, there's not much difference between those two. I don't know what I'm doing with my tongue there. And then in week 3, you can see both of the front teeth exposed and a small part of the, is it an incisor on the right hand side? I don't know what the teeth called, but the tooth next to the 2 front teeth on the right hand side is more exposed than it has been in the previous weeks. The nostril flare, week 1, again, look, no movement in that right nostril at all. Week 2, a tiny amount. I'm very sorry for inflicting my nostrils on you like this. And then week 3, look, that's moving much, much better. And the smile. Week 1, nothing. That's like 2 separate faces. Week 2 is better. You can immediately see on the right hand side a little bit of movement. And then week 3, I think what you can see more there is the cheek and cheekbone are moving better. Well, hopefully that's gone a little way to showing you the progress I've been feeling in my face over the last couple of weeks. Obviously I'll check in when there's any significant developments. But until then, stay safe and we'll speak soon. Bye. Well, hopefully that's gone a little way to show you the progress I've been feeling in my face over the last couple of weeks. Yep, that's correct. An email just came up on my computer. And I'll screw up the end of this outro. What is that word supposed to be? Well, hopefully that's gone a little way to me forgetting my line. I very much wish that workman would go away and stop workmaning. No. Bye. I'll do it without putting a weird face at the end. I've got nothing but a weird face at the moment. Bye. Did I put another weird face? A little bit.